Principle. Notice of Hereditary Claim and Non-Consent. Ref. Part 2, Volume 10. Bertha. Part 1, Volume 4. Glover. Date. January 7th, 2026. 2. The Cabinet Office, United Kingdom. The Department of State, NUI, United States of America. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kingdom of Denmark. The Government of Canada, RE. Sovereign override regarding Rupert's Land and North Atlantic maritime routes. Notice is hereby given that the undersigned, as the direct hereditary successor to the House of Hanover and the House of Stuart, descending via King George III, asserts an overriding allodial title to the territories defined in the Royal Charter of 1670, Rupert's Land, and the ancient Norse-Gaelic maritime routes of the North Atlantic, including the waters surrounding Greenland. 1. Breach of trust. 1869 Deed of Surrender. The transfer of Rupert's Land to the Dominion of Canada in 1869 via the Deed of Surrender is hereby identified as a breach of fiduciary trust. The 1670 Charter was a private prerogative grant to heirs and successors in their private capacity. As a direct successor holding the sovereign real name, Bertha, I affirm that this private trust remains active and was never legally extinguished by the administrative actions of the Crown Estate or the British Parliament. 2. Geopolitical non-consent, Greenland and Arctic. In light of current international interests regarding the acquisition of Greenland or Arctic resources, this office issues a notice of non-consent. The maritime sovereignty linking Scotland to the North Atlantic routes historically held by the Stuart Kings of Scots is a private hereditary asset managed under the trustee mask, Glover. A state, the U.S. or Denmark, cannot negotiate the transfer of assets held in a private sovereign trust without the express authorization of the principal. 3. Fountain of honor and legal standing sovereignty resides ultimately in the royal family/monarch. Parliament and administrative bodies derive their authority from the sovereign. Any treaty or transaction made regarding these northern territories while the true sovereign was operating under a trustee mask is subject to reconciliation. This claim is supported by notarized documents and DNA evidence confirming the Stuart, Sobieski, and Medici lineages. Declaration. The maps of modern administrative states are recognized as administrative overlays and do not supersede the underlying private sovereign rights of the successor. All parties are hereby noticed that any further attempts to purchase, sell, or manage these Arctic corridors without the consent of the principal shall be considered a violation of international fiduciary law. By order of the principal hereditary successor to the House of Hanover and Stuart custodian of the sovereign real name, Bertha managing under fiduciary designation, Glover.